Alright, hello again and welcome once again to 4 Kilobyte Shorts Let's Play videos. This is mostly a test. Currently I'm uploading the second video for my Sniper Elite Let's Play. That is eating up roughly 90% of my bandwidth. But this is... I decided to try a different game, but since most of my games run through Steam, it is unable to verify my data. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just run through a quick run of Limbo. I'm pretty sure most of you have seen or heard of this game. It's short, straight through, live or die. You'll see as we progress. I'm trying out to decide whether or not I want to keep this. I'm trying out my microphone settings to see if I can kind of puff less. When I was uploading my videos and recording them, I could hear myself breathing, and I understand that that's rather annoying for most people. So I want to just go ahead and run through this and see if I can do some commentary on it and not spit into the microphone so much. So we're going to go ahead and start a new game here, and we'll see how far we get before I get my head lopped off. Limbo appears to be one of those games that took people by surprise. No dialogue, no text, barely any tutorial at all, if there even is one. It's just get up and move, and from then on, you do what you need to do. For that reason, there's very little to comment on. You can comment on the graphics, and very stark, very desolate, very dreamlike, as if you're in a nightmare. But other than that, there's really nothing to say. I have seen some people do Let's Play on this game, and they try to spice it up. Maybe say things like, "Oh, you know, I'm gonna jump through here," and "Oh God, I got dead," or "Oh, don't chase me, and maybe that does add a little bit of spice to a game that would otherwise be kind of boring to watch people play. But at the same time, part of the thing that makes this game so great, that makes everybody want to play it, I think, is the fact that there's no music. There's only the sound of you just doing what you need to do to get where you're going. You hear your footsteps, you hear creaks, you hear, I mean, just things that are in the background. There's no epic score, there's no long-winded dialogue that you'd find in an RPG. There's just your two little eyes and your two little feet, and you wander through the game. I often wonder if perhaps maybe they'll make a sequel to this game. The whole point of it being, you know, I need to find my sister. You get to the end, there she is, and that's the end of the game. I guess to the player, it's up to the player to decide, is that the end? Is it a happy ending? Is it a sad ending? Does she remember you? Is she alive? Is this a dream? What's going on? The puzzles, as you just saw, I attempted to bypass that puzzle by being an idiot, but the puzzles are actually very intuitive. Physically speaking, they are what a kid would normally be able to do. You don't see yourself holding a sword or jumping around. You're not Link, and you're not Samus Aran. You're nobody special. You're just this funny little kid who wakes up in the middle of a dream, and you use the tools at your disposal to your advantage. One of our first death traps, unfortunately. This is one of the simpler ones to get by, but a lot of the times it comes down to just timing, and if your timing is off even a little bit, it's not surprising to watch yourself get your head lopped off. I have seen several videos where people have shown all the ways that you can die in this game. I attribute that similar to the shot collection videos for Sniper Elite where people show all the different shots of body parts, or all the different ways that you can shoot Hitler. It's interesting. It's informative. You know, I want to see it so I don't have to go through it. Sort of like back in the day, you might look up an end trailer for a game so that you don't have to play the entire game, or if you find it too hard or don't want to go through the entire thing, you can look it up. But seeing this kid die and all the ways that he could possibly be killed in this game, with the starkness of it and the desperation that you would feel in this situation, it's sort of like, you know, picking on the weak kid. So I try to avoid those videos. Plus, if I'm going to play the game more than once, and it is short for what it is, and you know, it's not super epic, it doesn't have a lot of chapters, it's just a short little single playthrough game. I don't think seeing all the deaths all at once is to my advantage. Maybe one time I didn't die in a certain area, and then I go through that area again, and then I do die, and so it's a new experience to me. Better than taking all that out, trying to just watch a video on it. These little white pustules, I think, I'm not sure what they are. Maybe they're water droplets. They act a little bit more disgusting than just normal water droplets, but I've only collected, as you can see, 3 out of the 11 total. I've never had a reason to go out of my way to find those objects, and in this game, it's actually kind of scary to try, because you go out of your way. Who knows? You may not make it back from wherever you go to find that object. Like all of my games, I am playing this on the PC. I am using an Xbox controller. It is not on Steam. I do not have a copy of this on Steam, so there are no achievements to unlock. I do know that the Xbox has an achievement for completing the game in a single playthrough with no deaths. Time alone on that would be enough to keep me from doing it, which is actually why I've never unlocked that achievement. Our first nemesis. This is one of those timing puzzles that actually can kill you very quickly. I have a friend who is deathly afraid of spiders. Not that I'm a very big fan myself, but I find that fear keeps her from either playing this game or watching me play it. It is hilarious. I actually have to avoid certain games when she comes over. Strangely enough, including Alan Wake. She has an innate fear of the dark and of monsters. Oops, I missed. And so playing Alan Wake and having those guys come out of the dark at you can cause her to have nightmares. So I have to avoid playing Alan Wake when she comes over. And I'm not a big fan of spiders either. This guy actually is kind of creepy, but at the same time, because of the lack of color and the lack of depth, it has sort of a cartoony feel to it. I mean, he is absolutely creepy as spiders go, but without that depth, it's not like seeing a tarantula on your hand or something similar. It's just, there's a dark spider-shaped object there. Oh no, what do I do? In my playthrough of Sniper Elite, I have mentioned on several occasions that one of the annoying things that I find about that game is that enemies will spawn as you progress through the game, and specific positions that you can't get through. And that often leads to death, or at least being shot a few times. This game, Limbo, in that same respect, if you're playing it the first time, you are absolutely going to die. I mean, there is no way that you will get a complete run through in the first try without a walkthrough or walkthrough videos or somebody helping you, because there is stuff here that even when you know it's coming, is so fast and surprising that it can still kill you. Timing alone can get you dead. I find it hilarious how this game uses physics without touting any kind of physics engine. It's like, oh, look at us, we have, you know, physics here. You wiggle back and forth to get out of a spider web and the like. Uh, but at no time do people, when they review this game, go, oh, the physics engine is so great. I mean, you know, you wiggle back and forth and the web breaks. It's just awesome. It's gonna be one of those times yes, I drowned. Or break my feet, apparently.